Tastes pretty good.
Hello everyone, welcome to another cooking class with Jessica, and today I will be showing you how to make my family's traditional hummus. Before we get started though, we will be using the RoboCoupe, so I will introduce to you what it is. So this is the RoboCoupe. Right here, this big box, is the engine, which is very powerful and it spins everything around. It has 3 buttons, so as you can see there are 3 buttons on the RoboCoupe. One is the pulse, one is the on, and one is the off. The pulse is just basically what you would think a pulse is. It goes boom, boom, as a pulse. When you just turn the on button, it just stays on until you press off. So the second part of the RoboCoupe is called the bucket, and it's where all of the food will be stored. So to put it on, you will actually have to make sure that you hear a click. So you put it on like this, and then click it into place. The third part is called the blade, and now this is the sharpest part. You have to be careful with this. This is what chops and mixes everything together. So you put it in, and you make sure that it clicks into place as well. Otherwise it won't go on. And finally, the last part of the RoboCoupe is called the top or the cap, and this just makes sure that nothing falls out or comes out of place. And that clicks as well. So a part of the recipe actually calls for already crushed garlic. So you're going to take 2 cloves, and what you're going to do is first you're going to plug in the RoboCoupe, and before we get started with any of the recipe, we're going to chop up this garlic. And so what we do is we put in the garlic, we close it up, make sure that your cloves are peeled, and then we'll pulse it. So if you want to make sure that nothing comes out of the top, you can just put something on the top and just pulse it, because you want the garlic to be crushed. So now you're going to take out the blade, hit it around so that everything comes off, and you're going to take this out. And what you're going to do is you're going to take something like this, and you're going to scrape all of the garlic out. So what I already did was I took 800 grams of chickpeas and I drained them, which means that I took all the liquid that came with the can and I put the liquid in a separate bowl because we are going to need that when we're making it later. So just to recap, we have 800 grams of chickpeas with some of their liquid. Then we have 4 teaspoons of tahini, which is kind of hard to find because it took me 3 grocery stores to find. We have 2 garlic cloves already chopped up. We have 1 teaspoon of salt, or you can use sea salt if you want. We have 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and we have our freshly squeezed lemon juice.
So what you're going to do to start is you're just going to pour the chickpeas, all of them, the 800 grams, into the food processor, or the RoboCoupe. And then you're going to add the 4 teaspoons of tahini. Tahini is just basically a paste of sesame seeds. And you can get it roasted or non-roasted. Hummus can be made with either. Usually you would get it non-roasted because it has more nutrients. Thank you, helper. Now you are going to add the 2 crushed garlic cloves. You are going to add so you're going to add in the salt. Then you will take the 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and you're going to pour that in. And now you are going to take the lemon juice.
And so now we have everything that we need to make the delicious hummus. And like we did before with the garlic cloves, we're going to close it up, hear a click, and we're going to pulse it. We want it to get into a paste. So as you can see, the consistency is getting good, but we will put it in for a little bit longer. Just because we want it to be nice and smooth, because hummus is nice and smooth. Now, I see that there's some on the sides that aren't exactly getting in there, so I'm just going to scrape that off and put it down. Okay, so you're gonna unlock it. Well, actually first you're gonna take out this hit it off the sides.
That's easier.
Okay, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna just pour it into any bowl.
This doesn't have to be your bowl that you choose to present it in yet.
Okay, so I magically teleported to my decorating station. You're gonna take the hummus that we've already made, and you're going to add about 6 or 7 tablespoons of the liquid that we saved from the canned chickpeas. So I'm gonna put some of that in. And what I'm just gonna do now is I'm gonna take all of the hummus that I've made.
And I'm gonna put it into this nice decorating place thing. It's very traditional hummus. There's a lot of it.
Now we're just gonna drizzle it with a little bit of extra olive oil.
So we can just put that in circles. And for decoration, we are going to take out some of the chickpeas that we left behind.
Okay, and you're gonna sprinkle it with some paprika if you like paprika. So this is also optional, but you can put some parsley on top. Alright, so there you have it. It looks beautiful. Your friends will love it, your family will love it, and it tastes delicious. It looks beautiful. And this is our traditional homemade hummus.